or when the smell became a group issue. Bathing happened, but it depended heavily on the season and environment. If there was a stream, people washed in it, when the water wasn't freezing. Otherwise, cleaning might involve wiping off dirt with leaves, handfuls of sand, or on rare luxury occasions, animal fat. That's right, fat could be used to scrub the skin, which sounds odd until you realise it also helped with warmth and insect control. Teeth were another story. There were no toothbrushes, but some people chewed fibrous sticks or bones to clean their teeth. Dental wear was common, especially since the Paleolithic diet involved tough meat, unprocessed grains, and sand particles from grinding stones that got into food. Cavemen didn't brush, but they also didn't eat candy, so cavities were rare. Tooth loss from injury or wear, however, was a different matter. Hair care was minimal. Hair was usually long, tied back, or simply ignored. Lice were common. Some groups used ash, dirt, or animal oils to reduce infestations. Others may have resorted to the always effective method of scratching a lot and hoping it goes away. There's also evidence from later prehistoric periods of primitive combs or grooming tools, so some effort was made. Eventually. Clothing didn't help matters. Animal hides weren't breathable, and they weren't washed often. If they smelled, people either got used to it or blamed the person sitting closest to the fire. Feet were mostly bare, or covered in wraparound hide shoes. As you can imagine, the smell of a prehistoric cave was distinctive. But here's the surprising part. Despite the lack of soap or showers, early humans adapted well. Their immune systems were strong, and their communities understood enough about cleanliness to avoid major outbreaks. In fact, people probably smelled about the same, so no one really noticed unless you did something extreme, like roll in a dead animal. Which, by the way, some people did, for camouflage, breakfast. There was no set time to eat. People ate when they could, what they could, and only if there was anything left over from the day before. If you woke up to find a bit of dried meat still hanging by the fire, congratulations, you'd won the prehistoric lottery. But most mornings didn't start that way. If last night's hunt had failed, or the food was already eaten, or stolen by a raccoon-like creature with ambition, then breakfast meant foraging. This might involve digging for roots, checking nearby berry bushes, or scanning the landscape for edible plants that hadn't already been claimed by animals or children. The choices were seasonal. Spring meant greens, summer brought fruits, and winter